EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Indianapolis Colts. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go from Indianapolis. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ready, set.
They motion a receiver right.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They send Godwin in motion.
Ready.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Alert! Alert! Ready! 60 Bison! 60 Bison! Go!
On the zone read, a handoff here to Cook. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
He'll find his rookie wideout from Notre Dame. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 17.
Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Ready! Purple 80!
They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
And a Steeler first down.
Check, Panther! Get it!
He'll drop to throw. He pulls it in around the 5.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
No!
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Let's go! Ready!
On second down, Cook. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down.
70, let's go!
He chooses to keep it on the zone read. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball, they knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
15-yard line.
Here we go, set! 19 lock, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger! Ready!
On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
15-yard line. A 1-yard gain. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down.
Viking 18! Warrior 70! Go!
short one, and it's caught by Warren. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. The Colts about set to punt.
The Colts take over first and 10. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Ready, break. Panther 60, Panther 60. Here we go.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. That is T.J. Watt. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
Dragon 60.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Weed.
Intercepted by the Steelers. They'll take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Bronco switch. Gannett.
Here's a handoff to Cook, running left. And he'll get forward for a couple. He's tackled there by Quiddy Peck.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 7.
Bronco 80.
Throwing now from the gun. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
That's down the field and intercepted. Picked up by Nick Cross.
The 3rd down pass. Intercepted. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Come on.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And so much of being backed up, he takes this beyond the 25-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Richardson's to throw it here on first down. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
It's
A gain there of 11. That's good for a Colts first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Start.
Thrown quickly. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do. So each team with a fumble in that sloppy first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. First and 10 now from the 36.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
On first and 10, it's Cook. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. That's Charvarius Ward, able to make the play.
Ready.
From the 33, here's second down and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. Back to throw. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. On the handoff, this is Cook. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll come up now for second down and 4. He'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch.
And he's in. Pat Fryermuth, touchdown Pittsburgh. That is first touchdown this year. Chris Boswell on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Come on. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Not a great start by this running back here in the first half, Mike. He had a fumble earlier. Now he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to get more out of this run game as the rest of this game moves along.
79 Broncos.
From the gun, Richardson. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
And some good blocking, springing up a gain of 9 as we get to third down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Here's third down and a few inches.
60, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. That's caught inside. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the give, this is Taylor. He'll push forward here down to about the 27. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Now Richardson. Left side, that is caught by Warren. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
Okay, ready.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now it's Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Here we go. Start. Let go.
Here's Richardson. His throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
This is going to be a turnover on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 20. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
Check smash, check smash.
They send Godwin in motion. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one on target to Godwin. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second, as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Colts are going to take possession.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
On the 6. Ready, let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Now a timeout signal form, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
Ready, set. Ready.
On second down, Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 to score as the third quarter begins. Anthony Gould now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
79 Broncos. 70 Timberwolves.
Now Richardson. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
Third and 9.
Buffalo 18. Down. Cougar 19.
Throwing is Richardson. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down. 1st and 10.
48-yard line.
70 Lions.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he will finally be taken down, but not until he gets to the Colts' 18. A big run from Taylor, and even 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
They'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Richardson. Incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready, ready. Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Jalen Jones there on the tackle.
A gain of 2.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 8. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. The defense not fighting. They stay at home, and they tackle him for no gain.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
He's going to let this one go deep. That is brought in, and he will go all the way. Calvin Austin, touchdown Steelers. Was that his 2nd TD catch of the season? Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers extend their advantage to 14-3.
Colts 3. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Ready. Panther 6, 18, tied in.
Looking to throw. Richardson. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going for you. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it, and he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Loss on the play, and it's going to bring up 4th down. What a hit. The Colts about to kick this one away. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Reno, down. Go.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Cameron Bynum up from the secondary to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 29, Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
They send Fryermuth, the tight end, in motion. They'll run the toss with Cook. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Ready? Hawk 70.
They put Wilson in motion.
Ready?
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way. On 4th down, the Steelers turn to Cameron Johnston to punt.
For the Steelers.
Back deep, Anthony Gould. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 43-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Hey.
On play action, Richardson. That'll be taken in by Gittin.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Come on.
Richardson out quickly to Pittman. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. Fourth quarter commences. It's a run by Taylor. And despite a nice juke, we're going to get a yard to show for it. 2nd down.
No, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
That's good.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
The 24-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Charger, 79 Broncos. Let's go.
Richardson operating from the pistol. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
The 24-yard line.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Go. Let's go.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2. And bring up 3rd down.
At the 21-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Ready, set. Set up. Ready.
Here's Richardson. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. They will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
That's good.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he will score. Game on. Allen Pierce. Touchdown Colts. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Austin now to return this. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the set. Reload. Reload. Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll swing this one out to Cook, and he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a game.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And some good running there. That's a first down up to the 43.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs. At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one.
They'll run straight ahead with Crooks, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Unlock line. Unlock line. Check. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down. Now they'll set up to throw. And the defense has got to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the fourth quarter.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
At the 40-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Got it. Ready?
They'll come up for 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Mixon, pass the 60.
They'll drop to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 9 yards.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up.
Okay,
And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Trap 60, trap 60. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Warrior 70.
From the gun, Richardson. Forced out wide. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
If you can rush the passer, you can close out games. And that 3rd down sack is going to go a long way to closing this one out. Forces 4th and long, a desperate offensive possession. It's going to all come down to this 4th down try.
60 by 6.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll look deep for Pittman. I had to take a chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers have just about sewn up this football game.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd. They stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. Second down, 8 yards to go. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
They'll set up the screen to Cook. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL.